I know you've been told that executive presence is the key. How you show up, how you speak, how you carry yourself. And so you've worked on that. But the problem with that is executive presence means nothing if it's built on the wrong story. Because no matter how well you show up, if the story underneath you is misaligned, your presence can't carry the message it's supposed to. No amount of polish will shift the way that people read you. Executive presence is not just about how you enter a room, it's about what the room reads when you do. That reading does not come from your posture or your tone, but it comes from the narrative that you're standing on. If your answers are still around deliverables, coordination being the glue, your presence gets interpreted through that lens, no matter how sharp your tone is or how polished your pacing is. You can deliver every line with poise, but if your language is still shaped by helpfulness, they won't read it as executive because presence does not speak for itself. It borrows its meaning from your positioning. If what you're signaling is I keep things running, I support leadership, I catch what others miss, then that's what presence reinforces. Even if your energy is really composed and your words say I'm solid support, not I drive the business, and they won't question that. They'll just move on. So I've seen a leader show up in final rounds with this great precision and this really measured tone and tight awareness and still not land the role. And not because they lacked presence, but because that presence was built on a narrative of being dependable. And being dependable does not get you comp jump. It does not land you roles paying over $300,000. And it does not get resource. It just gets fame. So while you're trying to refine how you sound, they're still not hearing what they need to. Because what they're really listening to is, do you hold the kind of authority that moves the business forward? If your presence says I manage, but your story does not say I decide, you've already been boxed in. They will see you as a strong candidate, but not the next leader. You think presence is what unlocks the next level, but it only works if what you are presenting matches that level. And if your story still leans on coordination, adaptation, and reliability, you keep showing up right and still getting overlooked because they are not reading presence. They are reading positioning. Without that foundation, even your strongest presence cannot shape perception.